Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
What is it that makes America great? Americans. Americans who work hard to protect the American ideals, the constitutions of our founding fathers, and of course, the American way. But nation, this way of life is crumbling, nay, dare I say, under attack. Now, unlike my great Uncle Sam, I'm not one to point fingers. But I can't stand by and watch this beautiful country fall apart without having at least one person to blame. And I believe I've discovered exactly who that is. Or should I say, who they are.
It's like when you're in high school and you get in a fight with your best friend and you decide you never want to talk to them again. And in a high school of thousands, it should be a lot easier to not to see them. But you do. It's like the universe knows you're fighting. Maybe you'll make up and maybe you won't. But in a country of like 7 billion people, it should be a lot easier to avoid someone.
What I don't like is they're always in our coffee shops talking. It's so loud. You can learn to speak American, but you can't get rid of that obnoxious accent. No, sir.
It would appear they are the sole culprits for the state of the American economy. They're coming over to our country and taking our jobs. What I don't understand is why they're all such big fans of American cuisine. You see them in our Olive Gardens, our Papa John's, our China King buffets. If you're all such big fans of American cuisine, can't you just as easily go back to your home country and open up a Taco Bell? It doesn't get more American than that.
What I don't understand is why they gotta be all in your face about it. If you want to be different and say, I'm different than you, I come from a different place, this is who I am, just keep that in private. Nobody wants to see it. Just keep it inside like every other American citizen. Excuse me. They took my job! They took it there!
I do not think there is anyone worse as far as people who do not belong in this country. They are the polar opposite of us in culture. Their way of speaking is completely idiotic, and I do not remember the last time anything good came out of their native land. I am speaking, of course, about Canadians. I really just don't understand what would drive someone to be so not nice. I was in the supermarket the other day, started to help a lady with her bags. She didn't ask for my help, but I was just trying to be polite. She thought I was trying to steal them. Next thing I know, she's smacking me with her purse saying, get out, go back to Canada. I was just trying to help her out, eh? Why are they all so happy? It is my solid belief that they do not understand the American way. Do they not realize that it is the American way to work hard and achieve your dreams, and then reach them and complain about how hard you worked to get there? There is no doubt in the facts. Stereotypes by definition are not facts, but they all must come from somewhere.
I don't like the way they smell.
Now, is every Canadian a syrup-loving, hockey-playing moose lover? No. But you have to admit, the stereotype comes from a solid statistical basis. Here is what I know. 100% of Americans live in America. 30% of people living in America are not American. 88% of all people who celebrated 4th of July last year consumed a hot dog. 1 in 76 Americans can sing the Canadian national anthem. 10 people attended a hockey game last year. 95% of Americans under the age of 10 still believe in Santa Claus. 33.3% of the 5 and 6 people surveyed randomly out of 100 people understand statistics. 100% of people living in America are awesome. And lastly, 14% of statistics gathered from internet research are incorrect. Solid statistical evidence. So, this isn't what Canadians look like? More like,
if I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go.
I think America needs Canada. You hear a lot of Americans say, oh, just get rid of Canada. Nobody needs it. Doesn't do anything good. But you need Canada, eh? If Americans got rid of Canada, who would be your Canada? Then you'd be Mexico's Canada. You'd be just as bad as us, eh? Think about it. Think about it. Do you know what they put on their 100% American French fries?
Gravy.
I suppose if there is no clear answer to the question of Canadian invasion, there is one thing we can remember as red, white, and blue-blooded Americans. Something that's gotten us through generations of political change, wars, social movement, and a constant influx of different cultures, ethnicities, language speakers, and peoples. And that, of course, is that tolerance is the best policy.